Hi guys, my name is John Barker. This is the Skull and Mortar Kitchen. We're making barbecue bacon ice cream, and this has already descended into sheer bedlam. Guys, so the first thing we're gonna do for this cook is we're gonna hop over to our char griller, 36-inch premium flat iron grill, and we're gonna get our bacon going. All right, first things first, guys, we have to make our bacon, right? So we're gonna put our bacon directly on the flat top. You hear that sizzle? If you don't hear that sizzle, it's not hot enough, all right? We're using some big, thick cut applewood smoked bacon. All right, listen to that sizzle, man. It's been a while since I busted out the char griller premium 36-inch flat iron griddle in a video. Figured this is the perfect video for it, if you know what I'm saying. Next, guys, we got to get our original Skull and Mortar OG rub, and we're going to give it a nice coating here. There we go. And it's okay if you get a little over the top, because we're going to put this in ice cream, so that salt and that sweet's going to go together. But we're not done with the sweet yet. We want a little candied action on this bacon. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a brown sugar all over this mug. Now, this is going to create a mess for you to clean up, but you know, sometimes it bees like that. Don't be afraid, man, to brown sugar your meat damn near to death. All right, guys, now I would obviously suggest that you clean your spatulas and use that, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip these with some tongs here. I don't want them to get too marred down, but again, we're just setting them back down in our brown sugar. Look at that. You gotta be careful, because brown sugar burns pretty easily, so you don't wanna burn your brown sugar, all right? That's gonna be nasty. Now, we're not gonna hit it with any more brown sugar, but we are gonna come back over it one more time with a little bit of that Skull and Mortar rub, just a little dollop, if you will, to get some flavor on there. Now, our bacon is rapidly approaching where we want it to be. You want to get just enough that when it dries up, it's going to crisp up. All right, guys, now again, like I said, we don't want to burn our bacon, so we're going to go ahead and pull our bacon off now, and we're just going to put it on a paper towel lined plate, just so some of that grease line comes off. Now, don't be surprised if your bacon sticks to the paper towel. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. It doesn't really matter that much anyway. But again, we don't want to burn that brown sugar, and it's extremely easy. Like you can see, this piece here is already starting to burn up a little bit, and we don't want that, so it's time to pull it. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make our own ice cream from scratch, right? So we're gonna start with 4 eggs. This is a basic recipe. It's not anything that's gonna change the world, but it is going to be creamy. It's gonna be rich. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna probably do a disastrous job of cracking eggs because I'm a professional. 4 whole large eggs. Now, you can adjust this recipe if you're making a bigger batch for whoever. I don't have any friends, so my batch is gonna be this size. So keep your workstation clean. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to add in some sugar. Now, I would suggest you use 1 1/4 cup of real sugar. I'm super diabetic, and we're already throwing tons of other carbs in here, so I'm gonna use some sugar substitute, but I would recommend again that you use the real deal. So at this point now, I'm gonna hop over, I'm gonna get my mixer. You can use a blender, you can do it by hand, or you can use, I wouldn't recommend a blender, but you could use a hand mixer. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna use my stand mixer because I'm very lazy. So we have our mixer set up. We're gonna go ahead and lock that down, and we're gonna get it started. And we're just gonna let the egg yolks and your sugar kind of cream up a little bit. I don't exactly know how well this is gonna work out with the sugar substitute, but I would imagine it's gonna be fairly similar. Guys, we're gonna start adding in some of our other ingredients now. This is looking fantastic. I'm pretty excited. So I got a tablespoon of salt, in you go. I got about 4 tablespoons of vanilla extract. You know, do yours however you like it. Boom, there you go. And we're just gonna let those kind of get married to each other, if you will. And then we are going to take the next step, the best step, if you will, the most delicious step, your mom's step. Actually, I forgot a step. We need a little evaporated milk in this mug. Got a little too excited about the your mom jokes. Shake up your evaporated milk, guys. I'm gonna dump 24 full ounces of evaporated milk in here. What's this evaporated milk gonna do? It's gonna make it creamy, man. It's gonna make it good. It's gonna add a richness to the flavor. Shake it up. It says shake well on the can. You see it? Shake well. Don't ignore instructions, all right? We don't need a bunch of lunatics out here not shaking their evaporated milk and dumping it directly into their ice cream, okay? It's lunacy. It's heresy in some places. Wherever Ben and Jerry's is, I'm sure. I don't even know how they make ice cream. They did not consult me. I am open for consultation on barbecue, ice cream, whatever it may be. You tell me, Ben and Jerry's, the ball's in your court. Whoa, that went the wrong way. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna take this, I'm gonna throw it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna pull the bucket that goes to this machine out of the freezer. I've had it freezing since last night. You want your contents to be as cold as possible. It's just gonna make this process a whole lot easier when you're making your own ice cream. You can do this with any ice cream maker. I'm using this bad boy that my wife bought me for my birthday. Yeah, I think it was my birthday when I had this weird obsession with making weird ice cream. So yeah, we're gonna see that play into fruition right now. Guys, now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and chop our bacon up. Guys, it's rapidly turning into a disaster in my kitchen. There is stuff everywhere, right? So let's get that out of the way. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get our ice cream maker. This is the brand I'm using. I'll try and link it down below. We've got our ice cold pail. We're gonna dump our slurry mix right in here. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this luscious bag of ice. And we're gonna just kind of put ice all around the inside, not in the pail, guys. Don't be stupid, all right? It's gonna help if you put the lid on. It'll maybe make the ice situation a little more manageable. Now, we're gonna spread that ice around. Some people, they only put the ice cream salt at the top, and you're gonna wanna use ice cream salt for this, right? But we're gonna go ahead and mix our salt throughout. It helps with the freezing process. I don't know how, dude. I'm not a scientist. Don't ask. But it does. All right, now we want to make sure that we put our grate down in here. I don't actually know what it's called. I'm going to call it a grate because that's what I want to do. So that's where I'm at. Now, the final step, my friends, you can use whole milk. You can use half and half, but yeah, I'm opening that with my teeth. What are you going to do about it? Whoa. But me, I'm gonna use some heavy ass whipping cream, my guys. We want it thick, we want it rich, we want it creamy, we want the best possible ice cream. So my plan is to dump this entire quart in here. We're gonna drop some bacon in there. Oh, hell yeah. Be generous, it's gonna taste good. If it doesn't, well, it's too late, you already put it in there. So you gotta live with your life decisions, you know? But we're not quite done yet. I got these chocolate chips left over from when I did that chocolate chip video, God knows when ago. Might as well use this stuff too. So this ice cream is literally going to be packed to the brim with delicious flavors. Now, don't overfill your ice cream maker. If you do that, you will overflow the whole thing. The ice cream's gonna expand. Speaking of expansion, it's time to do the damn thing. So we're gonna slide the lid on here, get it down firm. We are going to put the top of the machine on here. Hell yeah, time to plug it in. And you just want to let it run until it sounds like it's having trouble running. So, it's very loud right now. It's probably annoying on the video, but you're just gonna let it spin until it's ready to stop spinning, and then we are going to check out our ice cream. right, guys, so we got a good ice cream consistency here, but what you want to do at this point is you want to pull this piece out here, and you want to go ahead and make sure that you get this into the freezer. I'm going to scrape this off, get it in the freezer, and then we will get back together. All right, guys, now we're going to make the sauce for our ice cream, right? We're going to hit it with some chocolate syrup. Just, you know, I don't know, do this to your liking, right? So we're just going to squirt it in there. Then we're going to get a little bit of this right here. The honey barbecue sauce from Skull and Mortar. And that's right, we're gonna put barbecue sauce in here. We're just gonna plop some of that right down in there. Hell yeah. And then again, we're just gonna do this to flavor. I'm gonna take this fancy tool here. A lot of you guys might not have this in your kitchen. It might not necessarily be something an average person can afford. But I suggest getting a whole box full. I'm gonna drop a little bit more of this barbecue sauce in here. Yeah, this flavor is crazy, guys. See, I know this sounds crazy, and honestly, I kind of thought it was crazy, but I'm really feeling it right now. That's insane. Okay, awesome. So this is gonna be a keeper for us. We're gonna throw this aside. Now it's time to check on our ice cream. So guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you. We actually recorded this whole taste test and outro already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and taste test it again and pretend like we didn't make the mistake of not recording it last time. So just work with us. Let's pretend like this is the first time we tried it.
How is this supposed to happen if you told them we made the mistake?
Well, because it's obvious that we ate out of the bowl, dude. All right.
They could have figured that out though.
But we just pretend, okay? Are you ready?
I'm not good at acting.
All right, get a big bite. It's mostly turned into like a milkshake at this point. Ready?
Make sure not to get it in my hair.
Oh my God. Dude. Is that not amazing? Is that not amazing?
The reaction's a lot different from the first time.
How good is it, dude? Seriously though, being serious.
Good.
Isn't that awesome?
It's good.
Dude, this stuff is so good, man. So if you want to do a little culinary flex on everybody you ever met, do this right here. Take your pitmaster game from like average Joe cooking average stuff to dropping barbecue bacon ice cream on people, dude. We made it from scratch, right? So awesome. If you guys like this video, what do they need to do?
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share the video. Those are all big things. In the meantime, remember, I don't know why I did that. There's no rules in cooking, right? Cook it however you want, dude. Just be wild and crazy, right? That being said, we'll see you next week with a brand new video. SkullandMortar.com for all your rubbery needs.
What did you say, rubbery?
Shh, pretend like it didn't happen.